50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, not no Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, not no Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing?
One game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, everyone. Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Clippers coming into play. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals, but the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
Clippers have the basketball. Paul George fires, and it's Davis for the rebound. Drummond to James. The drive, right to the basket. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard.
Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Leonard. Paul George to Cousins. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Cousins. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
James to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Cousins to George. LeBron James tips it. And that's going to get out of bounds off a Laker. Leonard. Goes to the left side. Jackson. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Deep 2 there. Won't go. Gets it in the left corner. James. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Now Doc wants a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Substitution being made in this one. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lays it up and in.
I know it can be demoralizing for a team not to see the ball go in the bucket, but now that the nightmare has stopped, it's time to pick up the energy.
James into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Schroeder to James. Here comes the screen. LeBron against Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Rondo with the basketball. His team down 9. To Paul George. Paul George. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
To Drummond. Davis scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And a nice finish at the rim.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you give poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. To Gasol. Schroeder.
Three.
5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Schroeder to Gasol. The shot clock expires. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Paul George at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Schroeder with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here's Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Lakers ball. Schroeder to Matthews. Nothing going here on that drive. Matthews knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
George, he engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
George, great defense, forcing the miss. Matthews. To Kyle Kuzma. Deep left corner. Kyle Kuzma. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. The pass taken away by the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Cousins. Beyond the arc for 3. Second effort. 4-3. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Schroeder to Matthews. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Wesley Matthews does what he does best. Hits the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's LA Clippers ball. Cousins, that's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I return in a moment. This is the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on in the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Los Angeles, they have it. To Matthews. Screen coming. Matthews, they work it down to Gasol. Marc Gasol, 2 of 4 now.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Matthews. Baseline drive. From the painted area, won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them every possession. All you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. DeMarcus Cousins with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
George, tough shot. He hits.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
To Schroeder. Waiters. The big fella, Andre Drummond. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Beverly into the front court. Down a point. George lets it fly. Turn around, it's good.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Schroeder. And he throws it down. Andre Drummond with the slam. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
George to Batum. Here's a chance from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
The big fella, Andre Drummond. 3 for 3 in this first half.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Cousins to Beverly. Batum Batum cashes in. Well defended. He still finds a way.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Ibaka. Trying to cash in. Shot by Ibaka won't go down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Paul George. With that, he's 5 for 9.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Changes coming from both sides right now. James to Drummond. James against Cousins. Off the assist.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Into the front court comes Rondo. His team up by 1. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. To Drummond. James. LeBron James. He's now shooting 5 for 7. To Cousins. Throws it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Here comes the screen. LeBron, defended by Cousins. Has a look. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Leonard, no good. Waiters to Davis. Anthony Davis. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Lakers at the controls right now. Anthony Davis sizing up Cousins. James to Davis. Good look that time, but off the mark. George gets a look. Can't hit. And the rebound taken in by George. Cousins to Reggie Jackson. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Cousins buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
James to Davis. Ah, the monster stuff.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Gets it in the left corner. George, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Doesn't have the time. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
The feed stolen away. Dion Waiters. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
straight on three. At the buzzer, we are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Lakers have the lead, but not by much. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Clippers are within striking distance at the half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Blocks.
Let's get to the point. We all know that first half of basketball was all about the block shots. Plays like that are all about timing and effort, as you can see in these highlights. There's some great athleticism being shown off as well.
Player of the half.
The chosen one was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Paul George to Jackson. Fires the three. Defense was ready. Reggie Jackson unable to hit.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Los Angeles has the basketball. The jumper's off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Schroeder. Driving right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kawhi Leonard rejects it. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Waiters. To Drummond. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. It's James. Rebound hauled in by Cousins. George. No good. To Waiters. Schroeder to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Davis. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Lakers ball. Chance here for LeBron. Won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
No good and no foul. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
George to Luke Kennard. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. LeBron with it up top. Leads 4. Luke Kennard swats it. 4th this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Los Angeles, they have it. James to Drummond. Here's James. That's no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, we got to tag that highlight.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Anthony Davis matched up with Paul George. James to Davis. Runner's good there.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
LBJ has it. To Gasol. Matthews. Short jumper won't go down. To Leonard. Oh, emphatic slam. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Davis to James. They'll get it down to Davis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Leonard. It's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Lakers at the controls right now. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. This game is all tied up. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
Has a chance and scores. Nice move, Jay.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Rondo against Schroeder. LeBron James able to recover with the block. Los Angeles has the basketball. Flushes it home.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nick Batum forcing that one. No good. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. They lead it. 4-point game. To Waiters. To James. Able to convert inside. Here's Rondo with it. The deficit is 6. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen and finishes strong.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Goes to the left side. Schroeder against Cousins. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Got it.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Here's Schroeder with it. Up by 6. To Waiters. Off the assist.
Contact on the drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Paul George to Leonard. Jackson buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Kuzma driving, but his shot won't go. Follows his own shot with that one. Nice follow-up.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
George, deep right corner. Jackson, Reggie Jackson. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Paul George to Leonard. Fires the 3. Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Paul George sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Schroeder. Jackson with it. The margin standing now at 7. George to Leonard. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Curling inside. Layup goes down. Well done.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Schroeder. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air. Ooh, 5 now. Jackson.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Drummond to James. From the painted area, won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
LeBron into the front court. The lead is 2. Schroeder down low for Davis. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
George. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Schroeder to Matthews. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Jackson to George. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Schroeder with the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. And draws contact. Andre Drummond going to the line to shoot 2.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Andre Drummond at the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Paul George to Reggie Jackson. Drives, but a shot won't go down. LBJ with it. Gets it in the right corner. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. Now 3 for 9.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
Jackson. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Across the timeline comes James. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. That does it for the quarter. No separation so far. It's all even. And we're underway here in the extra period. Trying to cash in. Oh, Dennis Schroeder, 4 out of 10.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Lakers ball. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
George, it's good for 3.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Kawhi Leonard, huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Here comes the screen. LeBron, tough matchup against George. The drive.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Rondo guarded by Schroeder. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And he makes them both. Rondo into the front court. He'll run the offense. To the rim, lays it up and in.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Clippers have the basketball. George, and finally play is stopped on the tie-up. Time to shuffle things up. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Leonard. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Kawhi Leonard, and hits off a killer step back.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball.
Ouch. Doesn't look good here. The Lakers can make some changes. Hope everything comes clean after the examination. He connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. George. Textbook defense to Paul George from long range. And he hits. Oh, that one could be the dagger as they've opened it up here in the final minute of overtime.
I don't know about that, Ed. I've been a part of a game where we came back from 10 with a minute left to go. Anything is possible.
Would you call that a miracle minute? Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
And now an intentional foul here. I don't understand why you'd want to put them on the line with this game well in the balance. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Reggie Jackson. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Davis to Drummond. Cashes in for 2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Baseline drive, the shot won't fall. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Clippers are the Western Conference champions. After a long, grueling season, they're now headed to the NBA Finals. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Lakers, were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Paul George gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.